Grenfell Tower disaster, in which more than 50 people are now known to have died, will raise many questions. It will certainly raise questions over the ability for ministers to react to such a terrible disaster. It raises questions about the way that tower blocks are designed and built. Now, at the point of recording this, we don't actually know exactly what the cause is. We're obviously far too early to speculate on how the fire started and how it spread and what caused it to spread as rapidly as it did. But it has raised a question over this pernicious term, value engineering. Now, as it stands today, there's no assurance that anybody involved in the build or the refurbishment of that tower block was actually involved in value engineering. But it is a term that has become increasingly widespread in the UK construction and demolition industry in the past few years. Now, to my mind, at best, value engineering is cost cutting. It's cost cutting by another name. At worst, value engineering can be corner cutting as well. To my mind, there's only one thing worse than the idea of value engineering, and that is post-tender value engineering. So a construction or a demolition company has bid successfully, won a contract based on them doing everything that the client has asked them to do, using the right materials, using the right people, the right training, dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's, meeting the client's brief, only to be told then that they have to value engineer the project. In other words, they have to take out cost. Now, bearing in mind the way that the UK construction industry works, everybody has to jump through hoops to satisfy various regulations, various client stipulations. Everything has to be weighted in terms of quality and competence and price and everything else. But let's not lose sight of the fact that the majority of UK construction projects, refurbishment projects, demolition projects are let based on lowest tender price. Now, if you're the lowest tender price and you have successfully won a job, having undercut everybody else in the market, to then be told that you've got to cut even further cost from your bid, where do you go with that? What do you cut? Do you cut training? Do you cut safety? There's nowhere to go. Now, hopefully the UK construction industry will be found to be completely exonerated as a result of the Grenfell Tower disaster. I hope against hope that it turns out to be nothing more than just an accident and a fire that completely got out of control. Although sadly, in the blame culture in which we now find ourselves, I very much doubt that. But we do need to look at this idea of value engineering, this idea of cost cutting and corner cutting. Sooner or later, somebody on a UK construction site or a UK demolition site is going to die, and they're going to die as a result of value engineering. They're going to die as a result of a client requiring value engineering, cost cutting, corner cutting. Only then will clients be held accountable. But until that happens, we could so easily have another Grenfell Tower.